Oh? The auditorium place. Command post, did they call it? A lot of graffiti though. Oh, cause maybe it's the current day. Before, when we were here, there's no graffiti because it was still peaceful. But this is after all the arresting. Apologize. What, victims apologize? Look at me. I'm half translucent. Your mom was here. I love blah blah blah. So like couples putting down their names. Is that Doraemon? You can go down this way or that way. Oh, it's not the command post. It is the auditorium. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you. Yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Remember how when we first ran into the door with the talisman? And we couldn't get in? But they said the talisman was for blocking ghosts? I think Ray might have killed herself because of guilt. Memories, like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering. Pang Rei Shin, what do you fear most? I think, from everything we've heard, I think losing myself is what I'm afraid of. Believe that we are all born free. Eager to walk on your own path. And afraid of losing yourself. You are me. Oh. Oh. We're going back in time again. That was present day. All the vandalism and stuff. Actually, it's pretty vandalized here too. Again! Ray woke up on the chair in the auditorium. That's like the third time already. Ooh. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere, and I will follow you like a shadow. Oh my god. Ah! We're going back and forth between present and past in order to get past obstacles. Oh, this thingy? This is also a way to... It's like the furnace that we saw in the school. You burn spirit money in this thing for people who have gone on to their next life. The door handle is broken. I can't get in. Get in? Get in. That's interesting wording. And look, they have that Buddha saying again. That was all over the walls before. Incense sticks in random places. I can get past here and open the door for her. Or not. No trespassing. Do not progress beyond this point. What does that say? Whore? The sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. Before it was. Not in current day. Yeah, I think we have to somehow navigate it so that the old version of me can get past. This school, I don't think it's functioning anymore. It must have been closed down after the whole thing with the arrests. Okay, if I can't get her to come over here, how do I... If I switch back to her... She can't walk past this. But she can just walk past the outside. Can she open the door? Does she need to? No. Medical office. Is that my dad? Who is that? Yeah, that person was there in the auditorium earlier too. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Miss Yin. Oh, this is the book club. We were here earlier. Remember how I was saying that the lighting system seemed like they were trying to hide something? They read books in the basement, secretly. Some of the book contents might conflict with your everyday thoughts. But this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Is that Wei? Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else. Wei! For that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Yin. Is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. Remember how in the beginning, Instructor Bai was coming to ask Miss Yin about the list because he knows that the list came from her pretty much. Because he was coming to arrest her. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon, the book club might come to an end. This teacher was really passionate about teaching, actual teaching, not just getting you to memorize books. She wants you to develop your own critical thinking skills, to the point that she's willing to risk her life for her students. Oh my goodness. Miss Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei. There's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of those books in the first place, right? I know I can always count on you. I think Ray knew Wei was in the book club, but she probably didn't know Mr. Chang was, 'cause it's such a hush-hush thing. If she did, she wouldn't have tattled on the club. Oh my god. Return home for burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Miss Yin Sui-han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country, only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but fortunately, died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Wait, what? She evaded arrest and left the country. I thought she died Well, she did die, but not because she was being tortured by the government. Well, she can't come back now, apparently, her ashes. She was only alive because she escaped the country. But what about the people who didn't escape? Oh. This was the location of the book club. Was that it then? Is there more on this side? Yeah, oh. The boys' bathroom. The door is blocked by an unknown force. Unknown force might be the talisman stuff again. Remember, this version might be a ghost. So we might need to get the other version to walk through that door. But I'm gonna look around here for a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's good. We didn't finish looking at the auditorium yet either. Can we? Hey, am I missing a shoe? I kinda feel like I'm missing a shoe. Just because we've never looked around here before. Look, these tapings. These are probably by the police. So the whole school came under investigation for the arrest. No, I don't think we can go this way. Can we leave the school? No, we can't. And why can't we leave the school? Because we are lingered. We're staying in this life, in this place, because we have things that we need to resolve before our spirit can go on. Oh my god, I don't know why we can hear a constant crying here. Whoa! What was that? Wow, that was actually new. Huh. We found the white deer pendant here before. Maybe that sound was how it ended up here. Cause we seem to be going through the past and the present right now, so I'm not sure which is which. Definitely feel like we're in some type of loop here though. Oh. I'm just looking at the words here in the background for the first time. Yeah, here it's just like storage room, you know, important location, do not trespass, don't smoke in here. But here it's like, if you don't report someone who commits a crime, then you are with them. So for the book list stuff, the books and whatnot, that would be something that applies. Okay, we are going back to the... Yeah, we've seen all of this place already. We might be able to get the door open if we... switch here. Can we? We can't go to the counseling office like this, but we can go beyond. Can we? Oh, actually, no. What am I missing here? Oh? Who can be calling at a time like this? I've been wandering around for the past bit, not sure where to go. First time I've bumped into this. This is this is what we were doing before. We were going into the principal's office, trying to figure out this whole event. Everything here. I think we might need to get into the bathroom, but I don't know how to get in there because... Oh, yeah, as this, Ray? The bathroom doesn't light up for me. And I can't get into any of these doors. Oh, hang on. I think I got it. If I want... The goal here is to get the shadowy one past the obstacle here, because they can't walk over on their own. We need to get this one over there so that we can open the bathroom door. So in that case, what we need to do here is... Yes, she follows me. But if I walk back, she follows me back too. I will have to wrap around the entire... Yes, I'll have to go back to the first floor this way, and then go back around, so that, just like earlier, so that she's already on the other side, to begin with. Ah, this one took me a while. Even though I knew I needed to get into the bathroom, just couldn't wrap my head around it. And here's Ray. You can even hear the phone ring, goddamn. Yup. So when I come back here, she is on the other side. If I go in now... Ah! And that's what she meant by, if you walk, I'll follow you as your shadow every step of the way. Remember when you enrolled, so full of passion. Participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities. Grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So I chose to escape. The world is immeasurably vast. There is always a place to hide. You are me. The door is now unlocked. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Are they book burning? Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey, Wei. You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Oh, I'm the one who caused Wei to die. Well, actually, what bothers me the most is... Do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. Of course, Wei knows that he's the one who gave me the list. He didn't rat me out. And I probably didn't go punished because Wei didn't give me out. That's why I feel so guilty and sinful. A written verdict from court. Oh my god. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Ming-hui, district-level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming-hui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Ah, Miss Yin didn't die, but Mr. Chang did? Wei Chongting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading of prohibited texts with rebellious and corrupt thoughts, will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. Oh! Wait, then that guy that we saw at the auditorium, was that Wei? 15 years later? Because it was an older man. Trivia here about formal Chinese writing. You see these lines here? It's because these are names. In formal Chinese writing, you have lines next to people names, place names, stuff like that to indicate that it is as such. Is Wei being here why we're seeing all of these new things to begin with? It's Wei. Now we can go to the bathroom. The boys' bathroom. Yes, this one is the boys. We can go in now, cause Wei opened it for us. Oh my god. Was that, Snitcher? I don't know this one, but it was on the blackboard earlier. Basically, oh, they've trapped someone inside. Did they trap? Oh! They trapped Wei inside because they figured out that he's the one who got the book list leaked out. The door is barred by a broom. There's a note on top of it. Snitcher. Wei is inside. Whoa. I thought we killed Wei. The innocent boy whose throat we slit. But no, I think he just went to jail. But I'm not okay. Oh, this song again. I'm the one who's dead, not Wei. That time, in fear, forcing herself to breed hatred. Who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nary a last word because of fear? Remorse? The reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. Oh, it's all coming together. This is Wei's journal entry. Ray killed herself by jumping off the building, jumping off the school, which is what we saw before, in the red building. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. Pretty sure that's heaven. Or the Asian equivalent of heaven, whatever it is. They passed on. And the only one left is Wei. He's writing about me here. Broadcasting room? Wait. Look at that. Oh? Look. The windows and stuff are all broken down. It's 15 years later. The school is no longer functioning. Wait, what? Is it just me or... This one door is cycling between 3 different places right now. Yeah. There's a note on the card. It's me. Oh, I can't follow. She can't follow me. If the light is on, I don't think. Yeah, she gets stopped. Oh. I turn on the light over there. Do I have to get her over to the other side? Is that the thing? But I can't turn off the lights here. Nope. Yeah, I need to get her over there. But I can't with the light on. Turn back? Oh, how come I can't turn back? Hold on. Uh-oh. Am I stuck here? I can't switch anymore. This might be a bug. So if I turn this on, she gets stuck here. I can turn into her. Turn the lights on. Yeah, so normally we can turn back. But there must have been a little bug earlier. Now we turn this off. And the light will stop her. Acting immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Take hold of your destiny. I wonder what will happen if we get it wrong. Not sure if I want to find out. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. The teacher, of course. You are me. Door's locked. Yeah, I think we'll have to go back on the roof to find out that she was the one who jumped off. Okay. Oh, we can leave. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. So all of these ghostly happenings, rather than it actually being ghosts haunting us, it might be just the weight of Ray's guilt. She thinks they'll haunt her. And, believing is being. Instructor, bye. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found it on our teacher's desk. Miss Fong, your country appreciates your assistance. Oh, we heard that line before. Oh, we were the snitch. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone, just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Try to take them back, because you regret it so much. The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitiless patriot. Easier than you think, right? You are me. Pitiless patriot. It's not a common adjective you would find in front of the word patriot, usually. Back in the present, with Wei. Wei might be going to the roof. Yep. Remember yet, Ray? Yeah, I think Wei's coming back to the school to reminisce, pretty much. Yellow paper plane. From the white deer to my white daffodil, fate holds us apart. So let us meet again in another life, to our freedom. Remember the fortune telling? Mr. Chang and Ray, their love was not meant to be. Open the door. Chang Minghui, you are suspected of spreading anti-government propaganda, smuggling banned books and organizing illegal gatherings. The court has already obtained the necessary evidence. We now arrest you on the grounds of rebellious activities. Do not resist on pain of death. Tells you a lot about how fair the system is. If they already have all the evidence, there's not really a need to go to court anymore. Looks like it'll be difficult to escape this time. Fine. Take my head, so that I may join my brothers and sisters in death. Why? Aren't people born to live freely? To think openly, to speak their minds without restriction or fear. Freedom of belief, love, and self-realization. Being with you was a happiness of the simplest and purest kind. I couldn't help but think, when we could be hand in hand, living an untroubled life. But in the end, this is only a fool's dream. I too am vain, like the daffodils, fixated on my grandiosity. The world is not ready for the likes of us.
白水先染上一河鲜血，只能如铁锈般凋零。
Greenwood Forest. It's Wei coming back to visit the school 15 years later. They took down the phone number. This place is not... it's not a nice place anymore. Construction signboard. Evidence of vandalism, alongside many signs of protest. That's a place name. Does it hold any significance, though? It's the name of a bird. I don't know. Maybe it does, but I wouldn't know. Metal lodging for laborers. Alas, to be demolished. All to be demolished. It might be demolished because you gotta make way for the apartments and stuff. The sky rises and all. Those are just the Buddhist teachings on the walls again. Barred from the heavens and hampered from the underworld. Alone and wandering forever she goes. Pitiful. Talking about Ray. She's still alive. Ironically, she's the one who was probably actually alive this whole time, and Ray was the one who was dead. We thought that she was like some sort of underworld advice-giving lady, but no, no. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. You see how there's new words written over the old ones? So the old ones was the Buddhist stuff, but the new one is like... it's like Christian people... oh my god. Basically, it's the Christianity people covering up the Buddhist stuff. It's like, Jesus will forgive your sins. I don't know about doing that on top of other people's stuff. Maybe it has to do with how Taiwan's religions changed, because I'm sure they wouldn't just randomly make Christian people look bad like that. Amnesty certificate. Wei Chengting. Pardon. Amnesty. Crime declared invalid. Confirmation that this is Wei. He's been released. So maybe it hasn't been 15 years yet even. But he's certainly a grown man now. Probably released because new government policies. None of that communist stuff again. Ah. We're at the end here. Remember how scared I was? As Wei going to the auditorium for the first time? Oh my god, that was so long ago. They kind of did, it's actually pretty crazy. In the beginning, you thought the main character was Wei, and then they switched it up to Rei. But now it's actually, we're playing Wei again. Where do we want to go in the school? Yeah, it's all boarded up. Is that dick butt? Why is there dick butt? Okay, I'm pretty sure Taiwanese people don't graffiti dick butt. What the hell? The Western Devils! Whoa. Yeah, there's a lot of like English graffiti here now. What the heck? Oh, my classroom. Do we want to see what's on the other side first before we go in? Newspapers everywhere. All the windows are shut with metal plating. Hey, the principal's office. Ha, good memories, right? Yeah, I don't think there's much else here. We gotta go to my classroom. Ray? Are you here, Ray? That was a really interesting game. Good. I like it. There's probably some bias here just because I love this whole East Asian culture thing. It's not one that I see too common in games. Maybe I'm not playing the right ones, but even then, I feel like when we think East Asia in video games, most people think Japan. But like China, Taiwan, that sort of area, definitely don't see as much representation in those areas. And I am happy to see that this was damn good. For one, thank you for letting up on the horror elements as the story was being told, cause I don't know how I would handle it if I was scared the whole time. Yeah, let's go over what happened in the story then. Basically, we have a girl named Ray, and she was a good student. She had good grades and a good family and all that, but then slowly everything started falling apart because her parents were not getting along anymore and her father was cheating on her mom, leading to fights every single day in the household. And that obviously affects stuff like grades and overall behavior and whatnot. So Ray started seeking counseling from school. And there she met Mr. Chang, who she fell in love with, and obviously that's quite a forbidden relationship. For the sake of the story, I feel like we're gonna romanticize it a little bit and just, you know, pretend that it's all fine and dandy. In reality, this is a very forbidden relationship for a reason, because there's a huge power imbalance. But anyway, let's forget about that. They were in love, but obviously that was not something accepted by society. Oh, and that's why she feels so oppressed. Not just because of the usual teenage stuff or even the political stuff, but a simple thing like being able to be with the one that you love. She can't do that because the person she loves is not someone that she should be in love with. Oh my god. Leaving behind eternal memories. We were together once. Time and time again. Time and time. Moments of time. Damn. where were we? Mr. Chang. Mr. Chang turned out to be part of the prohibited books club with Miss Yin and Wei. And Ray certainly did not know that Mr. Chang was in the club because she decided to tattle on Miss Yin because she thinks that Miss Yin is the person responsible for breaking up her love with Mr. Chang, when in reality, Miss Yin was just being a good teacher and telling her to get away from Ray because number one, Ray is a child and that's really inappropriate, and number two, more importantly, she's not a prohibited book club member, so you don't really want to get too close to someone like that because you might get them in trouble if you're caught. So Ray tries to get her revenge on Miss Yin, but in that process, she also got the person that she's in love with executed. So her actions directly caused the person she loved to die. The only person who's rescued her out of her home misery too. That's depressing. So this whole thing started because of a big misunderstanding, big miscommunication, and I guess in the end, Ray decided to kill herself because she couldn't live with the guilt. But oh my god, detention. The one going through detention is Ray because she's the one who is being forced to stay at school to relive this nightmare because even after she dies, she can't get rid of that sin and the guilt because it's just so much. She got so many people killed. I guess part of why this was a misunderstanding was because, I'm guessing she got the idea from her mom tattling on her dad, but her dad got arrested. He didn't get executed, so maybe she thought, oh well, okay, I'm just gonna go get Miss Yin arrested, but she's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be, I'm just gonna teach her a lesson. But it turned out to be something so much more. It's just a tragedy is what this whole thing is, but the silver lining is that I think by the end, what caused her to break out of this horrible misery is Wei, 15 years later, released from jail. She thinks he died, but he didn't. He was only arrested and went to jail. He only went to jail for 15 years, but still, he didn't die. Remember the Chinese name of this game? Detention. The one going through detention is Ray. But in Chinese, the one going back to school is Wei. Oh my god. Anyway, Wei visiting the school again, I think is what finally released her from all this nightmare, because I don't think Wei blames Ray. I think he understands that she was young and it was a mistake and it's not like she was doing it maliciously, and well, learning that Wei is alive, that probably gives Ray some peace too. And I'd like to think there that at the end, that Ray can finally pass on to the next life. Jesus, that's actually really depressing, holy shit. Yeah. Well, okay, so before we keep talking about this, apparently there's two endings to this game, and the one I got was the good or the true ending. Woo, first try. But there's also a bad ending, and I guess for completionist's sake, we should take a look at that as well. Someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Okay, so let's try some obviously wrong answers here. Submit to one's fate. Very telling that she doesn't say anything back. Oh my god. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Quietly accepted. She's telling you it's wrong. She's never saying anything back. It's different here. There was a yellow paper plane here before, right? Not this time. Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. Sounds like a bad thing. Ugh. Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. This is not right. Oh, facing your own aspirations, but not confessing to the truth. The president's statue again. I am you. Yet you Or not me. Whoa. Way. Constantly cycling over and over, with only the river Sanzu at the end of your journey. Mr. Chang. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge leading to Paramita lies in collapse. So the Requiem, with a warm crescendo, welcomes you once again. Ugh. River of blood. The one that was surrounding the school. Full of dead people. Oh, what the hell? This is the welcoming ceremony for school starting or something? Welcoming all the teachers and students here? I'm graduating. From what? Oh my god. Wow, shit, man. The good ending was kind of bittersweet, but this bad ending here, well, it's bad and it's sad. If the true ending shows Rei finally being forgiven for her sins, then this is the one that shows that no, she is not forgiven and she is going to, I think probably off the screen here, after what we've just seen, she's gonna wake up on the auditorium chair again. And she's gonna be going through it again. So the choices you tell Shadow Rei directly affect what ending you get here. And it's definitely trying to say a message here that you should, you know, fight for your rights and live freely. Don't just take shit and be a doormat, blah 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 blah. And in that way, I kind of feel like there is commentary on the government. Like the whole don't talk shit about us or you're gonna go to jail, like that sort of thing is still a really prevalent attitude held by, well, the mainland Chinese government, to be frank. But you know, like those messages in general, live a freer life, you know, be true to yourself. Yeah, those messages are totally sound, so whatever. Yeah, well, that ending is super depressing. What else is there to say? Damn, I really wish I'm not ending off with that here. So, go back and rewind and watch the good one again, okay? Because I don't accept this one. This is just... no. Shit, man. If you think about how long that's been happening for. Oh my god. Wei has been in jail for 15 years. So, Ray has been going through this nightmare, this living nightmare here for 15 years. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Wei really got the short end of the stick here. He was just trying to do his senior a favor. Like, that was it. And, you know, he's a good guy. He didn't give her up still. Damn, that probably added to Ray's guilt, to be honest. And it's so ironic how in the end, the person that she did this whole thing to punish, Miss Yin, she was the only one who got away scot-free. But she was actually a good person though. She was like educating the kids and fighting for freedom, so I don't think anyone is unhappy with that outcome. Yeah, I'm gonna go on and on about this because you know, it's such a tight little story. Even though the main cast is really only 3 or 4 characters, Ray, Wei, Mr. Chang, Miss Yin, but the story created by the interlinking relationships between these 4 characters was actually quite intricate for the amount of characters here. Yeah, so the too long didn't listen version, which you don't need if you've made it this far, is that I really enjoyed this. And like, to be honest, if more horror games were like this, I would play more of them. Oh, and I would also love to see what new games Red Candle Games comes up with in the future too. What a great little Taiwanese title. Alright, so this was Detention with Welonz, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed getting scared. Which, well, I didn't enjoy getting scared actually, but I enjoyed playing it and I enjoyed the story, so I hope you enjoyed that too. And I hope to see you all in another place, in another time. Bye!